Here at dailystar.co.uk is a story entitled FBI Probe Claim Adolf Hitler Had Plastic Surgery, Body Double, Who Took His Place in World War II. This is written by Henry Holloway. And Mr. Holloway begins. Declassified FBI documents reveal the efforts of the U.S. to probe rumors that Hitler had somehow managed to survive World War II. Whispers and tip-offs, no matter how outlandish, were investigated and sent to the top of the investigative bureau, no matter how strange. Daily Star Online previously revealed U.S. spooks received a tip that Hitler had been spotted in Brazil with Eva Braun at a hotel in a town called Casino. And further files revealed that the probe lasted well into the 1950s, with an outrageous report to FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover. FBI agents had interviewed a man who claimed Hitler had switched places with a body double. He claimed the schmaltzy leader had then fled Germany in the final days of World War II and gone to South America. FBI spooks compiled a document for Hoover which revealed the information that he was living in Dayton, Ohio. He claimed he was worried about handing over his info. Oh, the informant is living in Dayton, Ohio. He claimed he was worried about handing his information over to the FBI in case they thought he was a screwball. The man, whose name is redacted, claimed to have seen Adolf Hitler in the early 1950s in Buenos Aires. He alleged the fugitive Führer had undergone plastic surgery to make himself look much younger. Let's check out the actual memorandum itself, shall we? United States government. To Director of the FBI from SAC Cincinnati, one of their satellite offices, I imagine. On 10/1, 1954, X was interviewed at Dayton, Ohio. At his request, he stated, among other things, that he was apprehensive about giving this information to the FBI because they might think he was a crank. A resident of Dayton, Ohio, and the above-captioned individual resides in Dayton, Ohio. He alleges that he had seen Adolf Hitler in Buenos Aires, Argentina, approximately 4 or 5 years ago. Hitler allegedly had a double, and the real Hitler is now in South America. Mr. X alleges that he had considerable plastic surgery performed on his face. His face appears very young, while his arms and legs give the appearance of a person 65 or 70 years old. Redacted was employed by Redacted as an industrial salesman, and he traveled considerably in this connection. I guess this is about the informant. He gives the appearance of having plenty of money and frequently gambles at the racetracks. On one occasion, he stated allegedly that he was asked to join the Dark Council in Germany during World War II, but refused since he did not agree with Hitler's ideology. He is also alleged to have stated that he was once a surgeon and was formerly incarcerated in a Japanese prison camp during World War II. Interesting. This information is being furnished to the Bureau in the event that information of this type was furnished to CIA or other interested agencies. Hoover forwarded the report to the director of the CIA, according to letterheads and classified documents. Further correspondence reveals the CIA requested the subject be interviewed on February 17. Quote, "You should therefore interview the subject with reference to the report that he saw Adolf Hitler in South America, and also obtain identifying information concerning the subject," it read. More heavily redacted files, dated later, suggest the man was interviewed and claimed he had not filed the report to the FBI. It reads, "Mr. X advised he was in an automobile accident in Oklahoma City and had a serious head injury, and since the accident he has had mental comas in which he does not know what he has done or what he has said." Or maybe he's just making that excuse. It is unknown what happened to the case after that, but it is unlikely that Schmittler was discovered alive in South America by the FBI. FBI documents, however, do offer a fascinating insight into the very real fear that Schmittler had survived World War II. Conspiracy theorists have often claimed Schmittler lived due to the bizarre circumstance of his death. Mystery did loom as the Iron Curtain fell following the end of World War II, as the Red Army took Berlin. Schmittler supposedly shot himself as the Russians were at his door, but his body was subsequently burned by the Soviets. Russian authorities also claimed Schmittler was still alive. Soviet leader Joseph Stalin also outright denied his death to U.S. President Harry Truman. U.S. spooks did genuinely fear Hitler may have fled the war amid the information blackout from Russia. If you've just joined the program, we're holding a fundraiser this evening for one of our viewers, Love for All Humans. This is his dog, KC, his spokesperson tonight, as he fights against lung cancer. According to Love, most of his nurses are fresh out of nursing school, and he has to teach them about his own treatment. There are two ways you can help him out. You can plug the address above into your browser to reach Love's crowdfunding campaign, or tonight you can contribute by using the Super Chat.